Hello guys, welcome to Technical Trainings. In today's tutorial we are going to discuss about OpenCV tutorial number 2. So in my first tutorial I have just discussed about how to read the image and how to save the image. So in this tutorial we are going to discuss how to edit, how to resize this and how to rotate. So there are some features in OpenCV, there are many topics to discuss. So I will just discuss one by one, and in a short video I will just discuss very little topic. That means you can understand it better. Okay, so let's start. So in this particular video we'll see how to edit means how to resize the image, how to rotate it, okay, and how to detect some edges also. Let's get started. So for doing this, just import the numpy model and also import OpenCV to okay. So after that, we know this step image, I'm creating a variable and I'm just reading the image education. In my previous video also I have read the image, same image, okay. Now cv2.im show image, okay. Now what is this image? This is nothing but the my figure name, and this is my file name, which file that I am reading over here. Okay, so basically this have a direct contact over here, and this is nothing but the reading file. Now again we have just created the wait key, or you can say close key, okay. After opening the image, if you press escape button, then it will get closed, and if you press S, then it will get saved and closed, okay, like that. The same thing I've discussed in last video also. Okay, so just I will execute it. Now this is the image. See, the title of the image is image over here. You can change it by changing over here, okay. So if I enter S, then it will get saved, okay, and if I enter escape, then it will get exit. Now let's see how to detect the edges, guys. Okay, edge detection. Let's see. For this we will need the third library, that is matplotlib, okay, because we have to going to plot some dot, you can say we have to plot something on the image. That's why we use matplotlib. Then the same step, just read it. Now this is very much important over here, to convert it into grayscale image. Okay, now what is grayscale image, guys? Normally the images are available in 3 dimension, that is RGB, red, green, blue, okay. So to convert it into black and white we use grayscale. So that is very much important. We can see over here it's a format that BGR. Now normally we speak like RGB, but the default format is blue, green, red, okay. Please keep this in mind. Don't type over RGB, please type BGR. Now let's see corners. Let's define the corners, what exactly it means. Now see, cv2.good features. Now this is the default function over here that will create the points on the, or can say detect the corners over there, okay. Now using this command we can just point out that corner means like in which column, which row, okay, like that thing. So that's why we use np.int, okay. Now let's see this function over here, what exactly it means. Just go over here and shift tab, okay. After pressing shift tab, it will give the whole description over here, what exactly it means, what are the functions, okay. If you want to know about detail in this, just read out it. I will just discuss few points like this. Now the first parameter that I have gave over is the gray. Now gray is nothing but my grayscale image, okay. Now second parameter I have given like quality level. Now this is a quality level over here. Then minimum distance, okay. So now these are some features that can affect the corners, okay. Now I will show you one by one what exactly it means. Now see, my corners are nothing but 25 some around, okay. My corner are 92. Now if I execute this image, guys, now if I execute this image, this is my output, guys. Now I will open this output in a new link, right click, open a new tab, and I will just go over here and I will just zoom it. Now guys, after zooming it, you can see over there the light corners are detected over here. This this something is detected over here. Okay, all these edges. Now this corner are detected on the basis of the parameter that we have passed. Okay, for example, now I change this to 0.01 and I will execute again. Now can you see the difference between this image, guys? Okay, the points are getting much disappearing. Okay, the points are disappearing compared to this image and this image. Okay, you can see light difference between this. Now let must we will change, sorry, we will change over here like 25. Instead of 25 I will write over here 35. Let's see what will be the change, and here I will write 20. Okay, now what is this parameter? I have told you that this is nothing but the accuracy, then minimum length. You can go away and check it. Shift tab. Okay, quality level, what exactly quality you want. Okay, so basically if you are working on very particular project, the detection of hand and all, so at that time you must be using a good quality and you must have pre-processing on it. Okay, now for the example I'm showing it very lightly and very quickly. So like this you can do, and if I let me execute this, now you can see the output are decreasing. I will open this in new tab. I will show you away. Now see, the points are detected much over here but not exactly in these corners. Okay, so that affects, okay, that parameter affects very much. You can see this image, you can see this image like this. So that parameter affects my output. Okay, and so plot and to show we'll use this matplotlib command over here. Okay, hope you understand this thing, and for this is a loop for which my code will run. Okay, now this is 3 means nothing but what you can say, RGB channel. Okay, and 255. Now you must know that every pixel or every image pixels are given as 0 to 255 itself. Okay, that's why. And this -1 is nothing but color. Okay, now let's move to another topic, that is zooming and resizing. Okay, let's see how this work. For this, just import this thing over here. Okay, and I just given the file name as education.jpg, the same file I'm using, and then I've just created the thing over here that read that image, particular image, then height and width. Okay, get number of pixels horizontally and vertically. So this is the command to get the pixel. Okay, why I've given 2 over here, colon 2, basically because I want that image. I want that image in something like in one. If I calculating horizontally, okay, I will get the whole data of that, because I'm calculating horizontally. It will give me the image over here. Okay, so let's see. Now this is some direct variable I've created. In that variable, I'm just writing this whole thing over here. Now let's understand what it means. Just go to resize and shift tab. Now see. Okay, so basically it's give interpolation and all, so you can just go over here and read out what exactly it means. Okay, there's a lot of information given in this tab over here. Okay, so I will suggest for beginners also to use Jupyter Notebook, guys. Okay, if you are loving if you want to love coding, if you are code lover, then please start using Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so let's understand now. This is the thing, that is the size of image over here, height and 0.2, and I will discuss about it. Okay, and interpolation equal to cv2 dot intercubic. Now this thing I have written over here. Now inter area is used for shrinking. Okay, shrinking in the sense means zooming out. Okay, and intercubic means zooming. Okay, so that is a basic thing over here regarding interpolation. Means what type of action you want, that you have to decide over here. Okay, then just write this image as result, as output, and if this if anything input output error occurs, something like file reading error or something like file saving error, that is nothing but input output error. At that time just print error over there. Okay, so if I execute this, And if I go over here, this is my file that just created recently, seconds ago. If I open this, you can see the images out of my screen. Okay, so that is because of this dimension that I've provided over here. Okay, these dimensions. So let's change dimension to something like, I will change to 1. Let's see what will happen in the output if I execute this and again open this. Now see guys, the image is particularly adjusted to my screen itself. Okay, so that parameter actually controls the center and the alignment of the image. Okay, so don't worry about that. And also I'm sharing this code in my GitHub link, so you can download from there. Okay, and also please follow me on other social media links also. And if you love to watch my videos, please like the video and share and subscribe the channel. Okay, I will be coming with another Python based videos. Okay, OpenCV, face recognition, machine learning, deep learning, and many more guys. So please, if you are loving my tutorials, please subscribe the channel. Let's see. Now next thing we are going to discuss over here, that is rotating the image. Okay, just rotating the images and all. This is a basic thing that we are going to do. Now till this thing you all know that same thing, I've just name it education. I'm reading that file, then I've used this try. Okay, now this thing is nothing but same shape of image and pixel, because there it's nothing but image only. Okay, rows and column. Okay, it does not have any height or something like that, means not is a three-dimensional thing over there. That's why I'm using rows and column. Then I'm just using this function that is called get rotation matrix. Okay, so this is the command that we use in OpenCV to rotate the image. Now if I execute this, it will give me the output, but it will be changed to 180 degree itself. Okay, I've changed this to 180 degree. So let's see if I change this image to 90 degree and if I execute this. Okay, so there is one error over here, line 22. What kind of error it is? Invalid syntax over here. If I execute this, go over here and out. If I open this, now see the image is rotated 90 degree. Okay, now again to make it straight, I will rotate 90 degree more. Okay, so I will use 180. Now if I do this step again, I will do this step again, and if I go over here and I will open this out image, it will not going to change guys. Okay, so make sure if you want to rotate the same image one more time, just make the direction increase by that degree. I will increase by 180. If I execute this, go over here and check it, it will get shifted over there. Okay, it's rotating anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so now I will just change it to 360. Let's see, 360. Execute and open that out image. Now see the total image is got rotated for 360 degree guys. So like this you can do some changes in your read in OpenCV. Okay, so like this you can have the fun of using the images. Okay, so in this tutorial we will discuss about image editing, resizing, rotating, and edge detection. Guys, hope you like my videos. Okay, if you are loving my videos, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I will come in next tutorial with some amazing you can say any other video based on, it can be machine learning or can be a normal video or can be on OpenCV also. Okay, let's see. So thank you for today. Okay, the code link will be given in the description, so if you want to download the code, please go in my description and check it. Okay, and also follow on my other links so I can contact you if you want. If you have any queries and anything questions, you can comment in the comment box, or you can just ask me personally also. Thank you so much guys, thank you.